Hello everyone and welcome back to Morrowind on Lasting Impressions. I'm your host Akuma, and in our previous episode we solved some money problems and found a very familiar ring in the process, and after that we also furthered the murder mystery that we had. We even finished it. In this episode, by your comments, we have decided to head to Balmora. Looks like the sun is starting to come up. The day is dawning and it is time for a new adventure. We are going to Balmora. Not sure what we're going to do when we get there. Probably just explore a bit. Shut up. There are two ways we can get to Balmora. Shut up, everybody. There's no end of people talking to you when you're on this game. My gosh. So, before we go to Balmora, there is a little something over here that I want to show you guys that is pretty funny. If you happen to be starting this game out for yourself and going the wrong way, not to Balmora that is, because they expect you to finish up the main quest and carry on and carry on. But if you're not going toward Balmora, you're going to get very lost, and that can be a problem for new gamers. But in return for getting lost, you get a very funny scene. And I believe it is right around the bend here. Looks like, yep, there's a hill, so here we go. See that little book on the ground? Hi there. Tarheel? What's this book? Journal of Tarheel. I believe I may have found the correct formula for the spell I am developing. With it, I will be able to travel great distances without the need to pay others for the service. If all goes well, I will test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I have worked out all of the possible complications. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner, vaulting from the ground, sailing through the sky, all without that terrible disorientation of a spell of flying. The time is almost upon me. My research is finished, and all my calculations are checked and rechecked. They laughed at me when I suggested this. We'll see who laughs after I leap to the top of their towers and scream out my success. How's that working for you? So what did he have exactly? An iron spark sword, long blade, one-handed, /18 with a shock enchantment. That's pretty darn good. I am going to take that and probably use it. Next to that he had a Clovian fur helmet. I think that is the only Clovian item in this game. I will take that and wear it. An extravagant robe. Very cool. Extravagant shoes. Very cool. And aside from the 7 gold, he had the scrolls of Icarian flight. There are only 3 of these scrolls in the game, and these are them. It fortifies acrobatics 1,000 points for 7 seconds on self. I won't dump the body, I will leave him here just for our amusement. Now, as I'm heading back to Seyda Neen, I will tell you guys what I know about these scrolls. I have never used them myself, but I have seen someone else use them in a Morrowind speedrun, which was pretty cool, although it was kind of like breaking the game to get through Morrowind as fast as he did, but I digress. These scrolls will in fact allow you to leap great distances. You can jump across half of the map with these things. Seriously. So if I wanted to use them, I would climb probably up to the top of those rocks up there, and then jump. Well, use the spell, then jump forward and sail all the way to the volcano probably before I ended up stopping. That is a lot of distance to cover. And it works. But you have to make sure to land in a good place or you will, well, you saw what happened to Tarheel. There are 2 ways we can get to Balmora from here now. This is one of the ways over here. We can pay a silt strider, which is like a taxi cab for the service to take us straight to Balmora. But we wouldn't see any of the landscape along the way. If you look at our map here, Balmora is all the way up here. We are down here in Seyda Neen. We could go to Pelagiad, I guess. But I think we're going to take the trek to Balmora on foot. That way you guys will see a bit more of the world. We might get into a fight or two. We might find some caves to explore. That would be really cool too. So instead of paying the taxi cab for their services, we are going to head to Balmora on foot. The sun is up. We can see everything except the rock that Kevin might trip over. And we are on our way after a quick heal. Looks like our health is at full now. And I won't waste episode time pausing to check. There's a little signpost up here so we can make sure we are going the right way, because the path will twist around if you look at our map up here. You see this little spot over here? That is the roads pretty much twisting around and going every which way. And over here, there is a lot of dead dustland, and you have no idea which road is going where. If you look at a signpost, it'll say you have to go south to head to a place that is north of you. I thought that was stupid. I headed north and I ended up like somewhere over in here. It was weird. So yeah, follow the signposts if at all possible. Balmora is this direction. Up here there should be a scrib. Or is that a Quama Forager? That's a Quama Forager. There's a dead Quama Forager. What you got in you? Quama Cuddle, resist poison, okay. I wonder what our progress to the next level is. We have increased a few skills, though I think only a couple of them were major skills. Ooh, that reminds me. Somehow, I don't know why. We need to improve our armorer skills. Just 1 point, but it worked. We didn't fail it at all. Ooh, here's a really good plant. Cork bulb. We can get cork bulb root from it. It says cure paralyzation, but we can also create a potion that will restore our health with it. Willow flowers, what do they have? Do any willow flowers have? Okay, willow anther. I feel that those are important for something. I can't remember what. What about black anther? We will certainly need to improve our alchemy skill before we can start to use these things properly. We can probably combine a few potions later on. We can combine ingredients and make potions even if we don't know what their full effects are. We just have to have two of the same kind of effect before we can make anything. Ooh, Heather. Heather. Restore personality? Okay. They also have a feather enchantment, which is really good when you are burdened with too much equipment and you need to get out of a cave and you can't run anywhere. Actually, you can't even move in this game when you're over encumbered, so that's the thing. Gold Kennet flower? I feel I need that for something. I'll take a couple. Pelagiad should be right over there. Which way to Pelagiad? Oh, there's Pelagiad. Yay! Do we have anything we could sell? Okay, we have a lot of stuff we could sell. Yeah, I forgot to do this. Put on the clothing for a helmet. Oh, Kevin, you look so stupid now. But funny. I'll keep it on you. Actually, 118 and 518. I guess we should start using the Iron Spark Sword now. Well, actually, we do have a pretty light weight. I guess we'll keep going. We don't need to go to Pelagiad just yet. And I think in Pelagiad there is no fast travel either. So when you get there, you gotta walk out of town or hope that you have a spell that can teleport you. There are a few spells like that. I think it's like 3, maybe 4? But yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of teleportation spells. Let's wait to Balmora. And what plant is that? Comberry. Yeah, it didn't have anything anyway. Never mind. Stupid Comberry plant. I hope you wither up and die. So, we've traveled for probably a good 5 minutes now. What's our position on the map? Oh, not too far. Will we make it to Balmora before the end of the episode? I don't know. More cork bulb root for us either way. I'm hearing something around here. And up there is a something. It's either going to be a mine or a tomb. Ulu Musa. Let's pop in here and see what's around. What kind of place is this? This is a cave. Who's inhabiting? Oh, wait. My memory is telling me, no, don't go that way. Oh, that was close. I have frequently checked out that cave in new games because I wanted to remember what it was. Just going down... Hi, Scrib. If you go down the path and look to your immediate left, there will be a huge orc bandit in your face with a really powerful warhammer. He will kill you in one hit, if not two. I am so glad I remembered that. That could have been really bad. More heather. There's another cork bowl brood. I don't think I'll go for that one though. It's like all the way across the road, man. I don't have the energy to walk that far. I'm trying to get to Balmora. And if you notice in the bottom left corner, our fatigue is gone. Yeah, just walking around like this, or I suppose I should say running at a weird pace. Running is going to drain our fatigue. We have to either walk really slow or just stop moving at all to bring our fatigue back up. And what is this place? Laran Ancestral Tomb. Let's take a peek. And now that we have an enchanted weapon, we could in fact attack ghosts and Daedra and whatnot. Assuming there are any in here. That is a drop. There are quite a few bones down there. And what is that sound? Oh. Wait a second. Don't we have something for this? No. Unduces and Hidging. Oh, it's 40 to 60. So, to open this door, we need to get 50 or above. And it is randomized when you cast the spell. So, we could open this door. I don't really know what's behind it. Man, I don't know what's in here. I think there are bone lords in here. And that is not an enemy making the sound, by the way. That's the regular ambience of a tomb. Okay, well, we took a peek in there anyway, and I kind of feel satisfied about it. At least we took a look. I hear a cliff racer. Oh, please don't see me. It's not that the cliff racers are strong, they're just everywhere. Freaking everywhere. Who are you? Neverasa Drellor. Hello, please, can you help me? I've lost my way and I cannot find the holy place for which I am searching. Yes, the fields of Kumu. I am on a pilgrimage to this holiest of places, but I seem to have lost my way. Perhaps you can help me find it? Surely you know this area better than I. I can pay you for your time. Say 150 septims? Fields of Kumu? I don't really have time right now, sorry. No? Well, I'm sure I'll eventually find it. Take care, traveler. What if I ask her about it again? She's telling us stuff. Okay, so I guess we ruined that Thank you. I guess we sort of ruined that quest by not taking her, but off the top of my head, I don't know where it is. When I play it by myself, I usually use a map to try to find out where it is. And I think there's like a couple Kagauti, which are some pretty strong wild animals on the way there. And I don't really have the time. Also, whenever people follow you in this game, they have a really low speed. They take forever to catch up to you. For instance, running away as far as I am right now, she would probably be just around those rocks. Yeah, people in this game are not very fast. That is a Quama worker? Yeah, so that's a Quama egg mine? Is that what they're called? Egg mine? It's a place where people gather food, Quama eggs basically, to take them back to sell. The Quama pretty much leave them alone sometimes, because I think they have like a Quama scent gland or something that makes them smell friendly to the other Quama, so they don't have to worry about being attacked. But if I go in there, the foragers and the warriors, which are really strong, will attack me. And I don't really want to have to put up with them right now. It's good pay though. I mean, you can't join the Quama egg people or get anything for it, but I think Balmora should be just over there, right outside my draw distance. Yeah, that looks familiar. I believe that's another egg mine. There's some Quama egg workers. Oh, I believe there's not Thieves Guild, Fighters Guild quest in there. Where's the road? Where's the road? I know I'm going the right way, but where's the road? Hi, Scrib. Is that the road? What's over there? Looks like a tomb. I won't go over there yet. I'm sure I will eventually, just not right now. See, there are a whole bunch of places we can run off the beaten path and explore. And if this was like a live stream, I'd ask you guys, do you want me to go check this out? But I don't really have the capability of doing live stream at the moment. Not with these computers, not with my equipment, and I think not with my allowance on YouTube yet. But I would like to do live streams in the future. Maybe I could live stream some Morrowind episodes. That'd be cool. So yeah, this is Balmora. There's the Balmora Silt Strider. It's moving. I have never attacked the Silt Strider. I don't know where I would attack it, or how much damage I would do, or if it would fight back or anything. But don't attack the Silt Striders. Hi there, Hool. We will see this guy running around the front of Balmora a lot. Oh, Balmora. We made it. We made it to Balmora. There are 2 to 4 guilds right there that I'm looking at. Oh, what have we got? There's a trader right here. There is a outfitter over here. I think he sells maybe armor or books or both. That might be the bookstore right there. Right over here is a Khajiit. Oh dear, we left something in Seyda Neen. Our moon sugar and skooma are on the floor of Arlay's trade house. We can take them to this Khajiit over here and sell the moon sugar and skooma, and he will buy them. Because that's what he likes. Who are you? You came out of nowhere. I did not hear you approach me. I guess we could take the Silt Strider back, but not now. There's not a lot of time in this episode left, so I want to give you guys like a very fast tour, and then I want to take you to Caius Cossidus because we have a package for him related to the main quest. That's the bookseller. There's a couple more people we can buy from. I think there's an alchemist up over there where we could buy some alchemy ingredients. This is pretty much the business section over here, and across the road is the residential area. And in the residential area, I believe there is the Thieves Guild where we could look into and join. There might be one other place, I'm not sure. Oh, I just remembered where a really good sword is. Now, if you ask around town, it's kind of hard to find them. Let's see if we can try this out here. Someone in particular. None of the Hilalu counselors live in Balmora. Galeno Dorvain at the council hall is the ranking Hilalu logo. At the Fighters Guild, Adis Fire Eye is the steward, one of the corrupt people of the Fighters Guild, though it doesn't seem that way at first. Ithansi Rivlane is the Morag Tan steward. Feldralo Sadri is the steward for the Balmora Tribunal Temple. Sugarlips Habasi is the local Thieves Guild boss. Who am I missing? Oh, Mages Guild. Rhaenys Atharis is their steward. So she's just telling us who to talk to join different guilds. But I'm not looking for those someones in particular. Let's ask about these things. House Lalu's Gwar herders have had some hard times these last few years. Outlanders new in Vardenfell do best in Balmora. House Lalu is Imperial through and through, and you get a good mix of native and Imperial people and services. Not as friendly to Outlanders up north in House Redderin country or down in Big Vivek City, and definitely not friendly out east with the Telvanni wizards. Shop the outfitters, then check the guilds for work. If you want to be adopted by a great house, you'll need a patron, and that's easier when you've got a reputation. There you go, guys. Reputation. It's important in Morrowind. If someone attacks you first, we've already talked about that. What's your background anyway? Just a commoner? Alright. Thank you. Well, right over here is Caius Cossidus' house. It took me about 20 to 30 minutes to find him when I first played this game. Why, hello there, Caius Cossidus. You seem to be missing a shirt. I have something for you, too. What? Yes, I'm Caius Cossidus, but what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Cossidus? What are you talking about? I'm just an old man with a skooma problem. Stuff. Solstheim? Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much everything else, but if you tell him you're supposed to report to him, So you say your name is Kevin, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Sure, here you go. Yes, very interesting. So, it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Kevin? Seems this guy is not just an old man with a skooma problem. He is a member of the Blades. For a few of you who are unaware in Elder Scrolls terminology, the Blades are the Emperor's personal bodyguards. And it is not by the Emperor's calling that they are bodyguards. They report to the Emperor by choice. The Blades are the strongest, toughest fighters in all of the Empire, basically. Directly under the Empire, if it's the Blades, you listen, you respect, or you could die. The Blades are tough cookies. So yeah, I'm ready to follow your orders. Good. Welcome to the service, novice Kevin. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone, unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away, but don't forget to visit the Blades trainers. Who are the Blades trainers anyway? These Blades agents offer training, not free of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tyr Malin, and Nine Toes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Surain Logorin. In Aldrune, see Gildan. Sjorvar Horsemouth lives in a hut west of Aldrune. And Ilone, the scout, can be found at Arle's trade house in Seyda Neen. That woman upstairs that we saw? She was a Blades member and a trainer. Yeah. Try to put that together. We can ask about these individually, and they will be removed from the topic list. She can easily be found at Arle's trade house in Seyda Neen. You know where that is. You arrived in Seyda Neen by boat. Then you can talk to you can ask about everybody else. I don't think I'll do that right now. But what are our orders? First theme, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second theme, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with a Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion, advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. So, 200 gold to do whatever the heck we want. There's a book on the ground here that does not improve anything.
Speak freely, friend.
Hey, you have a belly button that's showing. A little too freely, I think. Gonna use this a few times for our enchant skill purposes, and that is it for this episode. Well, we got quite a bit done. Made the trek to Balmora by foot. We could have probably paid about 15 septims and gotten here a lot faster, but it was a lot more interesting by foot. We got to find a few little places out of the way. Most of them were kind of high level, though. Except for that tomb at the end. I don't remember that tomb. I have no idea what it is. Maybe we'll look into that. Well, guys, there's quite a lot to do in Balmora. There's quite a lot to do in Balmora. One thing we could do, looking at Kevin, we could upgrade his equipment. He doesn't really have a whole lot of armor besides the chitin armor. And it's pretty good armor, to be fair. But it's not wonderful. Caius Costus gave us 200 drakes. And what's our current gold count? Over 2k. In fact, 2,007. 7 gold. Yeah, that's really important. Anyway, we might go to a trade house and sell off some of our junk. We might buy some junk. We might buy some not junk. We can go to a whole bunch of guilds now. We might take up an entire episode looking at all the guilds that are available here. Wow, that's... Quite honestly, we could take up an entire episode just going around Balmora, talking to people, and looking at the guilds. There's a lot to do in here. Aside from that, yeah, what are we doing next? Balmora's a big town, guys. What's Kevin gonna do with all this time and space and whatever? We got 200 free drakes to spend. We have over 2,000 gold now. So, what are we gonna do with our time? Let me know. Post your spoilers for next episode in the comments below. Let me know what we're doing. Kevin wants a plan. And currently the voices in his head are silent. Make them speak up. Give Kevin ideas, guys. I will look at all of your ideas right before I record next Saturday's episode, and I will act out the next weekend episodes based on your comments. Once again, thank you for joining me for this episode of Morrowind. Click the like button if you like the video. YouTube made it for that specific reason. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. New video game episodes are out every day of the week. Come back next time when, well, look at the comments. Then you'll know. See you next time, guys.